Hey weirdos, welcome back to the channel. Grizzle Grunt here. So, I'm pretty excited. I am going to go over something that I ordered probably about 3 weeks ago, and it finally came in last Friday right before I did that backpacking trip, so I didn't get a chance to do the video on it, but I'm going to do it this weekend. So, I'm going to go over a Witt machine sound mitigation equipment. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering what the heck is that. So what it is it's not a class 3 item. It is not a suppressor. You can see it's clear there are no baffles in there. So what the idea behind this is it comes with a muzzle brake, as you can see. Pretty good size muzzle brake, and it is threaded. Boop, boop. Flat sides, so when you mount it, and it also comes with a crush washer to mount that to the barrel. And then this gets a shroud, screws on over this. What the idea is, once these are put together, is it redirects the recoil and the noise away from you. So it doesn't necessarily make it a suppressor, but what it does is it redirects that energy and that noise away from you. So if you're shooting a larger caliber firearm, or any firearm in general with a muzzle brake, that could be, as you know, some of those muzzle brakes, even on a smaller caliber weapon, can be pretty noisy for your guy or girl next to you at the range. So it redirects energy away from you, and it makes it a little bit quieter. Maybe not necessarily quiet enough not to wear ear protection, but we are going to find that out today at the range. But how this works and what I'm going to mount it on, this was kind of an impulse buy, and there may have been some wild turkey and internet shenanigans going on, but I digress. So how this works, and I'm going to mount this on my AKV PCC. All right, this is chambered in 9mm. This is a PSA AKV. So this is already pre-threaded. If you can see it here, there's a little plunger on the. This is the muzzle brake it came with. It just screws off, and the screws on this and the SME sound mitigation equipment are 1/2 by 28. So just like any suppressor, most suppressors, I'm not going to say any of most suppressors, so you screw on the muzzle brake. This doesn't have a notch like this one has, that little hole notch for that plunger, but it does have the flat sides. So it just screws on, and this one is 9mm, the SME, but according to the website, it comes in 9mm, 5.56, 30 cal, 6.5, 45, and I believe AK-47, because the AK-47, if you're mounting it to an AK-47, has a different thread pitch for the muzzle. Okay, so as you can see, it screws on. Now, if I use that lock washer, it would negate this plunger. And I don't know if it would actually get in the way of me using that. So I'm going to use it without that and see how it works. It shouldn't move anywhere that much with that little plunger there to hold it in place. But, so once you put it on there, and if you notice, it's not that much different than mine. Well, I guess it is that much different than mine. It's a bit more vented, so it's probably going to be a bit louder. So then all you do is you screw this thing on there. And there you go. So we're going to go out to the range, and we're going to shoot it. I'm going to try and take some decibel readings, see how much it knocks off. Hopefully, it probably won't be an accurate reading because I'm going to use one of the concrete bays. They have concrete bays on the public range out here, so you can shoot on your own or with a small group of people. It means you can walk down whenever you want to, and hopefully not get shot by the idiots to your left and your right that are doing some John Wayne crap. Okay, so and like I said, this is a non-NFA item. Heck, this thing costs less than the dang tax stamp. I think it was $175 on the website. So for you, any of you alphabet boys, gay, that may be looking at me and trying to get me on a list, which I probably are. Anyway, I'm good to go. So kiss my yeah. Anyways, all right, we'll see you guys at the range. guys, Grizzly Grunt here. I'm out here at the range, and I know we said we're going to talk about the SME pictured here, but got a new magazine in for my M1A. So just like any new tool, you want to test it out, make sure it works. One, so you get your money back, and two, so you're not out doing something with this and it fails on you. So I got this from ProMag, from Gun Mag Warehouse. None of the stuff I talk about here is sponsor or anything. Although if they would sponsor me, I could get Oprah Rich.
Oprah Rich, don't kiss my.
Maybe I could go to a private gun range. But right now I'm out here at a personal gun range. I'm sorry, a public gun range. So you're gonna hear some shooting. But don't worry, I went ahead and got here early before anybody started shooting, and I went ahead and got some readings with my decibel reader, aka an app on my phone, to get some good decibel readings that were unadulterated by other people shooting. So the only thing that still might affect it is, of course, as you can see, the concrete barriers here might make it a little more echoey, but I do what I can with what I have. So all right, let's get some shooting and see what you guys think of the SME by Witt Machine. So guys, like I said, we're going to start out with the issue compensator, or the, not issue, but you know, the factory compensator for the PSA AKV. We're going to do 5 rounds of that, and then we're going to switch and use the Witt Machine compensator. So 5 rounds of 9mm. Alright guys, we have the Witt Machine muzzle brake on here. We're going to go ahead and shoot that now. And I forgot to mention that, but we're using just standard 115 grain FMJ ball ammo. Nothing fancy. Not subsonic. If you'd like me to do some subsonic, maybe drop a comment, subsonic, and maybe we'll do a subsonic, see if they're a little different. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, I got the barrel shroud on, 5 rounds with the Whitman SME. See if you can tell a difference. So I can tell just from shooting it, there's not as much muzzle flip. I don't feel as much concussion. I don't know if there's that much of a sound difference. Probably mostly because I have these walls, but if I go up to the other range, there's usually a bunch of people up there shooting, so that would kind of adulterate the results. So I decided to come down here. Plus, I feel like a weirdo shooting in front of other people with videos and stuff. So, but tell me what you think. Did you hear a difference or not? And now we're gonna do something a little fun. I think do a mag dump with this, and we'll see how that works out. Okay, stand by. Alright, so guys, for our next test, what we're going to do is we're going to do a full mag dump. We're also going to see how hot this gets, maybe cook some bacon, but we're also really going to see the point of impact changes on this weapon system. Okay, so do a half a strip of bacon because this is kind of a shorter can. Hopefully it don't fall off. We'll see. Maybe I should have gone with the full strip. Oh well, we'll see. Alright. 35 round magazine. And let's rock and roll. Alright, so this got a little hot, but I don't think it's hot enough to cook bacon. But it's not a suppressor that traps the gases. This blows the gases out the front. So this is kind of the failed attempt. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down range and we're going to check out the target. Okay, so point of aim, of course, point of impact. I've zeroed this for 100 meters, so normally it shoots a little low anyway. So point of impact doesn't seem to have changed all that much. Okay, all right. If you would like to see anything else with the AKV, or if you would like me to do an AKV specific review, comment AKV in the comment section. And as always, subscribe, like, share with your friends. And remember, excuses are easy, training isn't, so get after it. All right, that's all I got today. Have a nice weekend.